This is the Level 2 Student Success Workshop. Your participation in this workshop means you have not improved your academic standing at Western and you are now on academic probation. Academic probation means you have experienced a second term in a row with a GPA below 2.0. The Academic Advising and Learning Center is concerned with what now appears to be a pattern of choices that is keeping you from achieving your academic goals. Please contact our office if you have any questions or concerns that are not addressed in this online workshop. If you remember from the Academic Warning Workshop, a student who is on good academic standing has a WU term and a WU cumulative GPA of 2.0 or above. Transfer credits do not count toward your GPA for academic standing. This includes courses completed through dual enrollment programs. Probation means you have not achieved a term GPA of 2.0 for 2 consecutive terms. Let's look at your options for your academic standing for the next term you are enrolled at Western. Since you are on academic probation, there are 3 alternatives for your next term's academic standing. Let's look at these options by focusing on the blue column in this slide. Starting at the top, the first box explains how to return to good academic standing. If at the end of the term that you are on probation, your WU term and WU cumulative GPAs are 2.0 or above, then your probation status is removed and you return to good academic standing. Moving to the middle box of the column, you see that if your term GPA is below 2.0, for a third term, you will be placed on academic suspension. When you are suspended, you will not be allowed to enroll in classes at Western for at least 1 term. The bottom box explains continued probation. If your WU term GPA is 2.0 or above, but your WU cumulative GPA remains below 2.0, then you will be placed on continued probation. You will remain on continued probation until your WU cumulative GPA is 2.0 or above, or you are suspended by having another term with a GPA below 2.0. If your grades do not improve and you are suspended, there are several things you should be aware of. First, you will not be allowed to attend Western for at least 1 term. Additionally, if you are living in the residence halls, you will be required to move. Remember, you cannot live in the residence halls without being a student. In order to return, you will be required to petition with the Academic Advising and Learning Center. This petition process can be completed during the mandatory 1 term off. There are deadlines associated with the petition process that, if not followed, may result in a delay of your return. The petition process should begin at least 4 weeks before the start of the term you plan to return. You may also lose your financial aid. Attending Western and financial aid are not tied together. Just because you were allowed to return to Western after your suspension does not mean you will receive financial aid. So now let's look at some things you can do so that you can return to good academic standing. The first thing is to focus on raising both your term and cumulative WU GPAs to 2.0 or above. If you have any grades of F, retaking these courses can help raise your GPA faster than taking new courses. The reason for this is the new grade replaces the F grade in your cumulative GPA. This excludes the credits for this class when you compute your GPA. We suggest that you work with your advisor and with financial aid if you plan to retake any classes with a D- or above. If you are a student athlete, be sure to check also with your coaching staff. Western has multiple resources to assist you in overcoming any challenges that may be preventing your academic success. Seek out and use the resources available. Advisors in the AALC can assist you if you are not sure which resources to access. If you have any questions about the academic standing policy or procedures, please contact the Academic Advising and Learning Center. We can be reached by email at advising@wou.edu. You can also schedule an appointment with one of our advisors by calling 503-838-8428 or by stopping by our office in APSC 401. It's important that you understand that academic probation is a serious matter. It appears that having a GPA below 2.0 was becoming a pattern. If you are suspended, you will be required to take a mandatory term off from your studies at Western. Our advisors can help you work through your options. Only you know your circumstances and what changes need to be made. Our professional advisors will help you connect to resources that may help you determine how to correct the current path you are on. Again, if you have any questions, contact the Academic Advising and Learning Center. Thank you.